Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Knife Delights. It's early on a Saturday morning. I'm shooting this video kind of at the last minute. Folks, it's been a week. Of course, with last weekend being Memorial Day weekend, that was a very busy weekend, but I got to spend some time with family and my brothers, and got to get some fishing in, and just had a grand time, but it was busy. And then, of course, that work week, whew, boy, it kept me hopping all week. I'm up really early. I got up about 3 o'clock this morning because I got to get ready to go to a Civil War reenactment today. Going to be in Fort Dodge, Iowa at Frontier Days there, and be setting up camp there and doing demonstrations, talking to the public, letting them try to teach them and let them learn a little bit more about our American Civil War and the things that the soldiers went through and the civilians, and just try to give as best of a history lesson as we can. And it's at the historic Fort Dodge. It was a fort built here back in the mid 1800s. It has a impressive history of itself, and so yeah, it's going to be a great day. But it's going to be a long, hot day, I think. Yeah, the uniforms we wear are the replica uniforms, but they are made out of wool, just like they were back then. And that wool gets hot, especially under a bright sun and fighting the humidity. So those events are always a lot of fun, but they're also very tiring. I wanted to do a shout out here to my good friend Warthogg. I got home yesterday and checked the mail, and there was a box in the mail, and Warthog and I decided to, do a sticker swap here a while back, and we've kind of got that completed. So anyway, he sends me a box, and in the box there is this great sticker right here. Look at that, Warthog. That great nose art on there, harkening back to World War II, and had all that great nose art on the airplanes and such. Just a wonderful sticker. So I just wanted to say thank you so much, Rick, for sending me this wonderful sticker. He also sent me a really nice note, and I won't read it all, but he just sent me a really nice handwritten note also. And Rick, everything that you said in here, he said some thanks to me in that, and well, it goes double back to you. Folks, if you're not familiar with Warthogg's channel, you've got to check it out, especially if you're into traditional knives. This man has a collection of old vintage slip joint knives. They're all in very good condition. He does a great job telling the history of the knife or the knife companies. Just a very enjoyable channel. And Warthogg, I just wanted to tell you, I feel blessed to have you as a friend, and thank you so much. Now, since it's really early in the morning, I'm still trying to get through my coffee here. Yeah. Oh, what's that you say? What's on there? Buck knives? Nice coffee mug, isn't it? Warthogg sent me this coffee cup. Warthogg, thank you so much. He says something about, I thought I'd send you a little something I thought you would enjoy. You better believe it. What a wonderful coffee cup this is. Yep. Kind of the metal camp style coffee cup with the Buck logo on there. Very nice. Of course, it's showing up backwards in the camera there, isn't it? But anyway, I just wanted to do this little tribute to Warthogg and tell him thank you so much for all his help and support, encouragement. I feel a little bit comfortable talking about this because he's talked about it, but he has a lot of health issues, some conditions he's been battling. And folks, if you want an example of somebody that keeps a positive spirit, for someone that battles on cheerfully, he's someone to be admired. He really does just keep soldiering on and keeping a positive attitude about it. And in and amongst all of that, he also provides wonderful content here on YouTube, talking about his knives and knife collections. And that kind of brings me into another topic that I wanted to discuss with everybody today, and that is, how can all of us as a knife community support each other? We do a wonderful job. I think it's one of the best communities on YouTube, but there are other little things that perhaps viewers and subscribers and other members of the community can do to help support their favorite knife channel. And I wanted to talk just a little bit and talk to you, the viewer. All of us channels, we're putting this content out for you. We want this for you. And it takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of effort. You have people like Kirby Creek Outfit that does a wonderful job editing his outdoor videos and showing off his knife skills. Folks, that takes a lot of time to edit those videos. You've got Thrifty Kniffy doing the same thing with his high quality videos, with his editing. Hold on just one moment. Sorry, had to sneeze. Allergy season. Wow. But anyway, where was I? Oh yeah, with Thrifty Kniffy, he does a great job of editing. We have Jersey Pete. We have Patty's Potato Peelers. We have Tobias. All putting out great content on a very regular basis. And that takes time, folks. So while they're doing that for you, some things you can do as a viewer to help out these channels, to help out all the channels, is some very basic, simple things that are free. You're basically getting free content out here, and so it would be nice, to the best of your ability, to do little simple things like hit the like button. You can watch a video from a certain channel, but if it's one of your favorite channels, and that, as I'm watching, I hit that like button before I've even gotten through the video, because I don't want to forget to do it. It doesn't mean I particularly like that video so much, but I do like the fact that whoever made that video took the time to make the video. It may not be a knife that I enjoy. It may not be the best review. I mean, hey, we all have our off days as we're out here making these videos. So, but it doesn't matter. I still hit that like button, because hitting that like button helps the channel in the YouTube algorithm. And that's something else I want to get into and try to explain just a little bit. So you hit the like button. I always try to leave a comment. It can be a simple comment, such as, thanks for sharing. Hit that notification bell. Well, first, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and in theory, anyway, when you hit the notification bell, then when that channel puts out a new video, you should be notified. Whoa, excuse me once again. Anyway, so, hit the like button. You can share a video. You can hit that little arrow and you can share it with other viewers. So if it's a video that you really think others, your friends should see, hit that share button. Now, this is all because of the reason I want to bring this all up, sorry, early in the morning, trying to gather my thoughts, is it has to do with the YouTube algorithm. And in a nutshell, and I'm no expert on it by any means, and this stuff always changes. YouTube's always changing things. But the basic bottom line is, the more activity on that channel, the more YouTube is going to, I don't want to say push those videos out, but in its own way kind of helps promote that channel. So as it's pushing out recommended videos, some of the things that are taken into consideration are how many views has that video had, how many subscribers does that channel have, what's the watch time on the videos, and how much activity is on those videos. So something that you can do for free to help promote, especially your favorite knife channel, is hit that like button and leave a comment for them. And I know myself and every other knife channel that I'm aware of, we all enjoy seeing the comments. We love to answer them, even though I'm guilty once again, of getting behind on replying to my comments. I try to hit them all, but there's, busy weeks like this week. I haven't stayed entirely caught up, but I will get caught up on them. So, again, a couple simple things, just takes a moment. One other thing that helps a channel is the video's watch time. So it's in a way we're in a headline reading society, and this has been building for years now, but especially with online. And this is not criticism of anybody by any means, because I'm guilty of it too, but we tend to look at the headline and then click on to the next thing, read that headline, maybe open up the news story, read the first couple sentences or the first paragraph. Okay, I got the gist of this, and clicking on to the next thing. Then you have platforms like TikTok and now with YouTube Shorts, and it's kind of training everybody. You click on it, you get the basic information, and then you click on to the next thing. Well, with TikTok or the YouTube Shorts or what have you, that's fine. But when it comes to long form content, one of the best things you can do to help especially again, your favorite channel, but all the channels, is watch that video entirely through the best that you can. So if it's a long video and it's 15 or 20 minutes long, and you don't have 15 or 20 minutes and you get halfway through it, but you got to get ready for work, well, instead of just closing the video out while you're getting ready for work, let the video play on through. Because another part of the algorithm is watch time. So, if you have a 10-minute video, uh, but people are only watching the first 2 minutes of it, and we get those stats as a channel. We can go in and see how long, the average view time, and how many public hours of watch time that video created. It means a lot to get that watch time up. If you can get it up to 60, 70, 80% of the watch time on a particular video, I mean, that's just phenomenal. Now, I know we all lead busy lives, but to the best of your ability, let that video play out if you can. Now, the problem with doing that the problem I have with that is time. So when I try to watch each video through its entirety, but that means sometimes there's fewer videos I can watch. So, it's a catch-22. Oh, had to pause again. Had to go get some more Go juice here. Boys, this tastes good this morning. Tastes really good out of this cup. Thanks, Warthogg. So where were we again? Watch time. Now this does also matter, because for a channel to become monetized, not only do they have to have 1,000 subscribers, but they have to have 4,000 hours of public watch time. And actually, that 4,000 hours can be harder to attain than the 1,000 subscribers. So as a channel, they're also trying to battle the public watch hours, and I think you have to maintain 4,000, and that's per year. So YouTube goes back a year, and during that year you have to have the 4,000 hours. That can be quite difficult to attain. A channel like mine, my videos typically are around 10 minutes long, I think, 10 to 12 minutes, some longer, some shorter. So yeah, it takes a lot of views, and of those views, it takes a lot of people watching it through the video or well into the video in order to get that watch time. Now, that does put the onus on us. We have to make videos that are interesting too. So uh, it puts that onus or that little bit of pressure on us, which is a good thing because we need to keep always constantly improving the content that we're providing. And as you grow with your channel, hopefully you're growing in your experience. And I want to say, I think when I when I go back and watch some of my first videos, I was like, ooh, that wasn't so good. But hopefully we've learned, and we're always innovating, upgrading, and watching other channels, see how they do it, take some tips from them, incorporate some of the things that's helped make them successful. And so, yeah, simple things, folks. It's free. You're getting free entertainment. And these YouTube channels, these knife review channels, not only do they have the expense of buying the knives, which for me personally, it's okay. I don't have a big budget, but I'm a knife enthusiast. So I'm gonna, whether I had a channel or not, I'd probably be spending the money on these knives anyway. But still, sometimes you do buy a knife because you think, I think my viewers would enjoy seeing this. It might be a knife that you're happy you bought, but it might not have been your first choice if you didn't have a channel, to support and to provide content to. So not only is there that expense, there's equipment expenses like microphones and that. I have not upgraded to a better camera and microphone system yet, but someday I hope to invest in things like that. But I think the biggest investment is time. You have to think your video through. What am I going to show? How am I going to present this knife? What am I going to talk about? You get it recorded. Then if there's editing that needs to be done, uploading it, answering comments, it can take an extraordinarily large amount of time out of your day. Now, we happily do it. We happily do it because a common theme I hear from other knife channels is, my wife, my dog, everyone got tired of me hearing about me talk about knives. So this is an outlet for us, and we really appreciate each and every one of you that tune into our videos. Lets us share our passion for cutlery. Uh, so yeah, help support your local, not your local. It's too early for this. Please support your favorite knife channels. Some of the little tips that I gave there, again, it's free. It's free, and it doesn't take much time to click a little button to say, I like this, and just a short comment that, hey, great video, or thanks for sharing, or doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It provides instant feedback to the channel, lets them know that they're on track. Oh, I should say, don't be afraid to leave something, a comment where maybe you disagree with the video and that presenter's take on that particular knife. There's nothing wrong with that, as long as it's done in a respectful manner. I mean, I like, what do you want to say? Not criticism, constructive criticism, I guess, is the term I'm looking for. If there's something I can be doing better, or I should have explained better, or I gave out the wrong information, please, by all means, leave that in a comment, respectfully. We're all here to learn from one another. For myself, I'm an amateur at all of this. I'm not a professional videographer. I'm not a professional knife historian. This is just a hobby. Sometimes we get things wrong, and if we do, there's nothing wrong with pointing it out. Like some of my knife refurbishing videos, folks have left wonderful comments saying, hey, maybe you should try this, or you probably shouldn't do that, because of this, you might hurt this or ruin that, or what have you. All of those comments are great for me. I really enjoy that. I enjoy the feedback. So, and knowing my friends with the other channels, I believe they feel the same way. I can't speak for them, but I'm pretty much sure that they don't mind a little constructive criticism also. Let's keep it respectful. Most importantly, let's have some fun. let's just enjoy our hobby. Let's continue to get along, to support one another. And this community is just growing and growing. We have lots of wonderful new channels out there. Get out and support them in the ways that I just told you. Uh, and, this is really for your benefit. The more the channel grows, the more, well, okay, I'm going to speak for me. The more the channel grows, the more support I get, the more motivation I have to produce more content and to better my presentation of that content. And I believe that applies to a lot of the other knife channels too. That, yeah, it's viewer driven. We want to provide content for you. So giving us that feedback, helping our channel grow, gives us motivation. Um, and as others see how much fun having a YouTube channel can be, they may be encouraged to start their own. And I'll say this, if there's any viewers out there that are wondering about, gee, maybe I can start a channel, please, I'd be more than happy to help you. Send me an email at knifedelights@gmail.com. Open up the discussion. I'll give you encouragement. It's not as daunting as what you might think. It's pretty simple and to get started. Um, it can be a little daunting when you're first thinking about it, but it really, I think if you do start a channel, you'll really enjoy it. And so for all those smaller channels that are just getting started and getting going, hey, welcome aboard to the knife community. I'll do everything I can to help support you and promote you. Um, Again, if any channels out there need any advice, again, knifedelights@gmail.com. More than happy to give you my 2 cents. Not that I'm an expert by any means, but maybe I can help share some things that have helped this channel grow. In closing, folks, once again, I just want to say thanks to Warthogg for this wonderful gift and this wonderful note, and for his channel sticker. God bless you, my friend, and I will continue to keep you in your continue to keep you in my prayers. And for all the viewers and everyone that's watched this, thank you so much. Thank everybody for all your support. The channel's coming up on being, well, it's about a year and a half old now. I just cannot believe this phenomenal support that everybody's given to me. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. And now go out and have a very delightful day.